So go with this now. Next part. Next part. So you have part 2. A, B, C are 3 unit vectors. Alpha, beta, gamma are the angles between them. A and B, alpha angle is there. Alpha in this, beta in this, gamma in this. Okay. And LMN forms the unit vector. So it is a, you can say DC's type case. LMN are, L is cos alpha, M is cos beta, and N is cos gamma, with positive x, y, and z axis. That you know. So they want the answer of this. The key is A. How to get this? Have you done it or shall I do it? What do you say? Have you done it or shall I do it? No answer? Are you listening, beta? Shall I do it or you have done it? Understand then? A cross B plus B cross C plus C cross A. Whenever such type of question comes, na, here nothing is there, just do squaring. That is the best advantage for this. On squaring, you get A cross B square, B cross C square, plus C cross A square, plus 2 times A cross B dot B cross C plus B cross C dot C cross A plus C cross A dot A cross B. You understand what I did? Now, this you know as A, B, C are unit vectors. So, A cross B square is nothing but mod of A cross B square, which is nothing but mod A, mod B, sin theta, sin alpha, in fact, square of each, and n cap square, which is again 1. So, you got sin square alpha. So, this answer is sin square alpha. This answer is sin square beta. And the third one is sin square gamma. First 3 answers are clear. Coming up to this, how to get the answer for this? This is what? This I am just going to tell you. This is nothing but your scalar 4 product. You understand? So whenever you have, I am telling you some different example, A cross B dot C cross D is there. Let us suppose. When you do this scalar 4 product, you have A dot C, A dot D, B dot C, B dot D. This is determinant. Okay, this you have to use. This is the rule which you have to use. A cross B dot C cross D is A dot C, A dot D. You have to do dot with C and dot with D, writing 2 elements. Dot with C, dot with D, writing 2 elements. Then open the determinant. Now what I am doing, this I am using for first A cross B dot B cross C. In that case I am applying this. When I apply this, I am removing it and writing it for this our parent question, A cross B dot B cross C. My answer is A dot B, A dot C, B dot B, B dot C. We know that A dot B is nothing but cos alpha, A dot C is nothing but cos gamma, B dot B is nothing but 1, and B dot C is nothing but cos beta. Am I clear? So this is the answer of first scalar 4 product. And when you open, it becomes cos alpha cos beta minus cos gamma. So from this place, 2 times cos alpha cos beta minus cos gamma is the first one. Second one, when you solve, you have cos beta, cos gamma, cyclic process, minus cos alpha. Third one would be cos alpha, cos gamma, minus cos beta. Okay? Just open it up. This value you know is nothing but 2. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1. Basic result of vectors. So sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is 2. I think you know this, right? Plus 2 times, I open this, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, cos alpha, minus 2 times cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma. This is nothing but Lm plus Mn plus Ln into 2. This is nothing but minus 2 times L plus M plus N. Okay. And this 2 I'll write it as 1 plus 1. How this works? Please understand, this is whole square I am calculating. This is whole square I am calculating. How it works? This one I'll write L square plus M square plus N square plus 1. Plus 2 times this whole minus 2 times L plus M plus N. So this whole expression is going to form L plus M plus N whole square minus 2 times 1 time L plus M plus N plus 1. So this is 1 square, so A square plus B square minus 2AB. So this becomes L plus M plus N minus 1 whole square, which is the answer of this expression. Whole square, cancel out whole square, makes it mod, and this is nothing but sigma L minus 1 under the mod. You understood? You got it what I did? Hope you are getting the things which I am writing. Next question comes. A set contains 3n members. Pn is the probability that S is partitioned into 3 disjoint subsets. Means you are making 3 separate sets which are not having anything common. With n members each. So 3n has to be partitioned in n group each. Okay, that is said to be division. Division into 3 groups. You know how to divide 3n things in n contained 3 groups is this. You know this? 3n factorial over n factorial cube into 3 factorial down, because identical contained quantity is there. Identical quantity is not there. Quantity number is identical. N. For example, I'll tell you 52 cards to be given to 4 groups containing 13 cards each. Cards are different, but we are making 4 groups. We are not giving to 4 players. We are dividing it into 4 groups. The answer is 52 factorial over the number of elements in each group factorial, total number of groups being formed, into the identical ones factorial with it. If it is given to 4 players, you multiply it with 4 factorial later. This is later you do, when you do the distribution. So far it is a division. So I did the division which is being told to me. Now further what is saying, it is my sample space. So what they want, Probability is there na. So this is sample space. The member in each subset such that three largest members of S are in different subsets. Means one larger one will go here, one larger one will go here, and one larger one will go here. But the 3 has to be given to these particular one. So means remaining n minus 1 elements, n minus 1 elements, n minus 1 elements could be anyone. So you have 3n minus 3 factorial over n minus 1 factorial cube into 3 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial, because that 3 largest or the 3 largest sets can go in any one of them, na? They are being numbering it, so they are being directing it. That's why this 3 factorial will come. Now the answer which you have obtained is this. Just remove the factorial by doing some work and apply n tends to infinity, you will get the answer. You understood the procedure what I did? Is it anything which you want me to repeat in this? May I go ahead? And I think the answer would be 2 by 9, something like that. Let me check. I think 2 by 9 is the answer. Yeah, 2 by 9 is the answer. May I proceed? Now going for this question, pretty looking very weird type question, means it takes time if you just solve mechanically or manually. In mid-set determinant now, these things will always be troubling you. First of all, you need to open it up. First of all, you need to open it up. When you open this one, you get 1 plus a square p square plus 2ap. Similarly, the next one will come 1 plus b square p square plus 2bp. 1 plus c square p square plus 2cp. They are just like some identical things are running. You need to just make something possible with respect to these. They are given with areas of this. Let us suppose area of the triangle with vertices this taken as a1, and it is nothing but half of a square 1, b square 1, c square 1, and a2 is nothing but p square 1, c square 1, and q square 1 and r square 1. Now how to use them? Into half is also there. How to use them is the criteria. If I write a square 1, b square 1, c square 1, and p square 1, c, something is being linked with that, na? You need to write it q square 1, r square 1. When you multiply this with this, what do you get? AP, you get a square q, you get r. Is there any help you get it from this place? You need to shuffle it up. Because determinant makes no difference, I'll go with this. Instead of this, I'll write it a, b, c, a square, b square, c square, 1, 1, 1. I can transpose it also, no? Won't make any difference. Will I get any help of this type? 2AP I should get, a square, p square I'll get. Okay, from this only I'll make it then. 1, I'll make it down. Be better. So the space is less. to make it, I want two determinants. This product should make out to be this value. 1 will go with 1. A square will go with p square. And A will go with p or 2p. Something like this. Are you getting my point what I'm doing? If you want this, so you should have 1 with this. Second element is this. So my concern is C with this. So you have A square will not work. A square works in this direction. So write first that one then. Make it 1 E square P and 1 A square 2A. Okay. Then you have 1 B square 2B. C square 2C. I hope you have understood now what I've done. It goes like this now. Can you see? The first thing is forming. Can you see? The second one is forming. Can you see? The third one is forming. Then you have 1 Q square Q, 1 R square R. They will form this result. What is the difference between finding the area? Area is a positive quantity which you know. Secondly, I did the shuffling of this one, your P square Q square R square with PQR. So two operations being done. Reference to this you can see. This term gone shuffling in this. So minus is coming in this. And similarly, if I do this one, understanding this, transpose will not make any difference. ABC goes up and down, so makes out to be minus 1 will come in this as well, because this is coming down and 1 1 1 goes up. So both minus will nullify each other. Two rows rearranged. 1 2 is being involved. I take 2 out. My answer is this expression is nothing but area 2 with 2A2. And this 2 taken out. This is nothing but area 1 with 2A1. So A2 is given to you is 4 and 2 A1 is given half. Answer is 16. Am I clear? Arrangement is clear, everyone? Understood? Shall we move? Now in this case, you have another question. Mr. A's TV has only 4 channels, C1, C2, C3, C4. All of them quite boring, so he naturally desires to switch the change of the channel after every 1 minute. The probability that he is back to his original channel for first time after 4 minutes can be expressed is m by n. So what m and n are relatively prime, so m plus n they want. Have you done this question? No. Okay, let us suppose he is at channel number 1, C1. Let us suppose he is switched, so he has 4 minutes to reach back to C1, right? So first minute he changed out of anyone, 3 choices. Then he again switches. He should reach to C1 after 4th minute. 1 minute is over. Second minute he will have without this, and if he has reached to any one of them, you will be left over with 2 choices more. He'll go with 2 more choices. Second minute is over. Third minute again he will be having 2 choices because he can switch over to any one of them, whichever he is being there. Only this one will be scratched off, which was his original first channel, which he has started with. Now the 4th minute, he should come back to this. He has this choice only. What would be the sample space? He can switch to anyone. Am I clear? Or he has 3 choice only. Sorry, not 4. He has 3 choice only. Because he is standing at one channel, na? After that, so he can move on to any of the channels. 1-3 goes. 4/27 is the answer of it. Both are relative prime. 4 plus 1 is m, another is n. M plus n is 31. 31 is your answer. Am I clear? Now moving to this. Multi-correct. I and j are at right angle. I dot j is 0. P is given. Q is given. R is given. S is given. We can calculate easily. I think it is being done by you all, I guess. See, R is nothing but P plus Q over 4. You add them up, divide by 3i plus 9j over 4 is R vector. And then S vector is nothing but P minus Q over 2. Get 3i minus j over 2. Am I clear? You got P, you got Q, you got R, you got S in terms of Ij. Nothing else. You just have to magnitude wise check R plus S perpendicular to R minus S. You just see the dot product of R plus S and R minus S. Magnitude wise you can check what are the answers. I can give you the answer for fifth. Fifth answer is first 3. A correct, B correct, C correct. R is perpendicular to S, they are telling, means their dot product should be 0. I think you can see that dot product is forming 0 also. This thing you can do, isn't it? Moving to the next, sixth one. Now you have a box contains n pair of shoes. See, n pair of shoes are given and 2 are shoes to be selected out of it. 2 are shoes to be selected. It is very important type of question which is given in general form. I'll give you the question in terms of free from general. I'll make it a particular one. Let us suppose I have 15 pair. Okay. 15 pair are given to me. 15 pair stands for 30 shoes are there. Right? Counting the 2, right and left. 15 pairs are there and I want to select, let us suppose, 12 shoes. Understand the term which I am using. 12 shoes, not 12 pairs. 12 shoes means I want to select 6 pair. If I talk about in terms of pair. But should it be a pair or should not be a pair? That is the important thing to understand. 15 pairs are there. I want to select 12 shoes out of that 15 pairs, telling me that there is exactly 1 pair. So you start with 1 pair, I'll tell you for 2 pair, 3 pair and so on in general as well. So what do? Let us suppose we go with 1 pair first. Or we can go with this also, that no pair is there. No pair is there. So in no pair case, I want to select 12 shoes. They should not form any pair. I'll say that out of these 15 pairs, you should select 6 pair. Okay? No pair I want to make. Why I'm making 6 pair? Because I want to select 12 shoes. So I selected 6 pair. Means 12 shoes are there in my hand. In that 12 shoes, I want there should not be any mapping. There should not be a pair formation. So what I'll do, for every pair I have left, right, 2 shoes. Isn't it? every pair. So what I'll do, I will select, for each shoe selection I have two choices. Either I pick the right one or I pick the left one. So 2 raised to the power 6 I will do. That will make all the pairs free from forming the pair. All the shoes, 12 pairs, not forming any pair. Now, if you have not understood this, let us start with one pair first, one at a time. They say one pair to be selected. So out of 15 pair, you select one pair. Let us suppose one pair selected. How many pairs left? 14 pairs left. How many to be selected now out of this? 2 shoes already selected, 10 are pending. 10 shoes pending means 5 pair I will pick. I will pick from 14 pairs. This is pair game. I'll pick 5 pair. And out of that 5 pair, I want individual one from right and left. I'll take it 2 power 5. They will form 10 shoes from this place which are not forming any pair, and exactly one pair at this end. You understood what I did? If I say you select 2 pairs, exactly 2 pairs should be there. So what I'll do, I'll select 15 C2. Out of this 15 pairs, I'll select 2 pairs first. 2 pairs are over. So out of this 12, with 12 shoes are there, not pairs are there, which are 6 pairs. So 2 pairs I was already selected. So remaining 4 pair to be selected, which should not be forming a pair. 4 pair means 8 shoes. So that 4 pair to be selected from the remaining 13 pair, but they should be either right or left. We'll go like this. Okay. Now coming to our question now. Coming to our question, there are n pair of shoes. I want exactly one pair, so NC1. One pair formed. Out of 2 are minus 2, because 2 shoes are already in our pocket, which is formed a pair. 2 are shoes to be selected. 2 are pair not selected. 2 are shoes, and this is n pairs. Out of n pairs, 1 pair selected means 2 shoes selected. So 2 are gone. 2 are minus 2 are left. Means R minus 1 pair. R minus 1 pair to be selected from n minus 1 pair left. And they should be either right or left one. So this is my favorable condition. And what is my sample space? You know that I need 2R shoes. So shoes should be selected from shoes, not from pair. I have n pairs means 2n shoes. 2n shoes, 2R shoes to be selected. Is a sample space, open space. So this will match with, I think, your first one. And when you expand, it could form the second one as well. I think your answer is A and C. Am I clear in telling you this, how to do the pairing and unpairing one?